What happens when 3 years after a movie you actually find another piece to add to your collection? Well, you do a review of it, of course. This is, after all, the Bond experience. Hello, David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience. Welcome back. Hold on a second. Now I can see you. Why am I wearing this in the middle of August? Well, it's because I just received something. After 3 years, I finally received something else from Spectre. And as you can tell from this outfit, it's not the glasses. You've seen these before. It's not this jacket. You've seen me on many adventures in the jacket. And it's not this amazing NPL cashmere mock turtleneck. No, it's a little bit further down, ladies and gentlemen. It is the ski pants from the Solden scene. Now, I'm going to go into every little detail. You're going to see it on me. We're going to talk about fit, but if we can raise the camera up for a second, let me just tell you some stats on these. First of all, the trousers were first available about the same time that the jacket was in 2015. It sold out fast. It was at Tom Ford. It was at Selfridge. It was about a retail of $1,300, like $1,250. So not inexpensive, another Tom Ford piece. But the Tom Ford stirrup trousers, they were crafted and are crafted of pure wool. They have a structured twill design. We're going to show you what this looks like up close very shortly. 4 pocket detailing. And very interestingly, and you can see this here if you come up a little bit, is pleats. Hello, pleats. Haven't seen pleats in a long time, but these very nice press pleats. And boy, isn't Matt Spazer going to be happy from Bond suits. He loves pleats. He's trying to see them come back. If anybody can do it, Matt can. So great quote from costume designer Gianni. Hello, Gianni. Tamim. These were based off of French Army ski trousers from the 1960s. And you can kind of get that 1960s vibe from them. She said, I took them to Tom Ford and he made them for us. It was very old-fashioned the way he did it with the same exact look. And it does have that look. So, I'm wearing a size 48. We happen to have a size 50 here. Now the 50s were just a little bit big in the waist. We're going to show you the waist size, but not too big, and a little bit big everywhere else. But I am going to come up close. So, hopefully we can pick these up. I think I'm in the right lighting here. But you can see the detailing of these outer pockets are pretty incredible. You've got that Tom Ford kind of horn buttons. You've got this twill that you see here. So even though this is wool, it is a really nice twill design, even with the outside of the pleats being roped. That's the Tom Ford detail that we know and love. But wait for this, folks. Look at all the buttons and fasteners just in the crotch area. I mean, there's 2 buttons down here, there's buttons down here, there's a clasp, there's another button, there's a hidden button on the inside, there's room here for suspenders, there's room in the back here for suspenders, and you know, chances are maybe even Danielle Craig was wearing suspenders. You've got this kind of shadow weave interior. On the back here, what I really like about this is, look at this, zip pocket. Very cool. Tom Ford loves his zippers, but this is a very cool design. You almost get the sense that even in the 1960s version, they probably had a zip pocket for utility. And by the way, both of those pockets in the back are zip pockets, and the front ones have this nice kind of overlap design, and then pleats in the front. Now, of course, these have a name. They're called stirrup pants for a reason. And so if we go right to the bottom, you can see that sure enough, they are stirrup pants. So the stirrup design is very interesting. It's not just one stirrup, it's this cross design that's actually stitched at the bottom here to hold your foot in there. And it's also got this nice little webbing in between to give it some give. It's really finished nicely on the hem. Again, the details and the quality are exactly what you expect of Tom Ford. So, let's pull out for a second and take a look at what this all looks like. I'm going to hike this up a little bit. Now, he may have wore, I don't know, maybe he wore a belt, maybe he wore suspenders. It's hard to tell, but if you can see here, these are baggy. Okay, I'm pulling these out, and you can focus mostly on the pants if you want to, just so we can get a little bit closer. These are very baggy, but that's that ski pants 1960s for look. I mean, if you think about, like, if you're skiing in here, you know, you're kind of doing this hunch thing, excuse my baboon butt, but you're kind of scunching down here, or if you're climbing up a mountain, you can do that. What's really interesting is if you focus down here on the floor, I'm going to pull this tight. Now, I purposely didn't wear boots or those hiking socks so you could see the stirrups, but look at the give on these stirrups. Really cool, really well designed. Doesn't feel like it's going to rip. It's that, you know, really nice wool twill, and now it's starting to fit along the leg. So you could see, I'm going to try to do a really horrible action pose here. You can see that this gusseted crotch and this area right here, this was meant for action. Now, I have to tell you something. Here's my opinion. When I first saw these, I was like, oh, I would never wear these. And I would be hard pressed to wear this to work. All right, I'm just going to tell you. Or to dinner or something like that. But for active wear, you know, incredibly expensive active wear, it's really good. I mean, this moves so much better than I thought, and the utility is there. So, never before seen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take the jacket off. Love this jacket. All right, so now we just have the end peel. Huzzah! And now you can see kind of the way that it fits. So let's come into the waist a little bit. So what's nice is I've got room in this waist. Again, it's a 48, but there's room. I can kind of fit a hand in here. It's not clicking too much here. Sorry if I tuck this in badly. I'm sure I'm going to get lots of hate mail for this, but I do want to show you this behind here. The belt loopholes are really interesting cut. They are a little bit more stylized. Again, it kind of gives you that 1960s type look, but not to, sorry, you're going to focus on my crotch. It lays very flat. And that's because you have all of those buttons and clasp and doodads that really show that it's laying nicely, and the pants stay very pleated. These were shipped to me, but they still look very pressed. So, my adventure in Tom Ford pricing, here we go. $1,300 retail. Went to the outlet center, slashed in half. Oh, that was incredible. Then there was a sale at the outlet center, and it was slashed again. So I wound up getting these for $250. Yiggity, yiggity, I'm happy. Because again, I feel like now I've got the complete outfit. I've got the glasses, I've got the gloves, I've got the watch, I've got the jacket, I've got the sweater. I've got everything that I need to really complete the outfit. But I also like these much better, even though they're a little balloony. It's something you can get used to. It's not something I would wear every day, but I had to show you in detail. And one more thing, just to be a completist. The outlet sends a very different garment bag. So this is like kind of interesting. It's almost like a vinyl, kind of space age type thing. But this is the garment bag. I don't know if they ship their suits in here, but this is what I got the two pairs of pants in. So amazing. Now, I have to tell you something. I'm giving you this review and you're like, oh, I'm going to get a hold of the outlet center. These sold out in 24 hours. As you can imagine, there weren't that many, but they sold out very quickly. These were the last two pair. I saw somebody listed a pair now on eBay and they're going above retail because these are sold out. And that's just how it is. I mean, this is a hobby, right? This is collecting and people snatch things up. But I did want to show you, because I don't think we've done a vlog on this. We definitely did one of the jacket and the glasses and everything, but we're completist here. Anyway, it's the middle of August. I'm going to get back into shorts and a t-shirt because it's hot. This has been David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience, and we will see you very soon. Take care. Oh, hey, you're still here. I didn't even know. You listen, while you're here, if you want, so I would actually go to this button right here and click on it, because then you actually subscribe to our vlogs. It's amazing. You get to see all the upcoming stuff first. You get notifications. It screams at you while you're at work. It's absolutely amazing. Just click on this button, hit subscribe. Just move your cursor. Move.